2010 for the Kingdom Nation has been landscaped with a harvest of sons and daughters. Wherever the appointed Son of God, Pastor Apollo goes, there is a massive following, a congregation of saints, people set free from the serpent seed. Welcome to Kingdom Up Close. As King is Coming Tour 2010 here in Canada gathers speed from the different cities and provinces all throughout Canada with the Son's message bringing life, enlightenment, and salvation. And now here are some reports from our correspondents.
The dynamic multi-ethnic community of British Columbia's Vancouver City is home to the Kingdom of Jesus Christ growing family of sons and daughters. Sentinels of light have also been bred in this vibrant metropolis, providing the way for the floodgates of salvation to enter into the nation of Canada.
The Kingdom's conquest of Canada, the world's second largest nation, was an impossible feat many years ago. It was hard to believe that a man from a third world country, not to mention his revolutionary message, would be able to sweep the nation in this phenomenal scale. It is only through the power of God that this has been made possible. Even before Pastor Apollo stepped into Canada in the late 90s, the message of the kingdom has been proliferating through a single preaching tape being dubbed and distributed by Filipino migrants coming from the Philippines and Hong Kong. Not for long, Pastor Apollo was seen on Powerline via KBOS channel until it drew together followers who later on became kingdom citizens. At first, there were only Filipinos, but later on, the kingdom-led congregations rapidly developed into a cultural mix. This 2010, the entire Kingdom Nation saw the progress of Canada as a prolific producer of Kingdom Sentinels when it brought the largest delegation for the 14th International Kingdom Leaders Convention. The Kingdom work, which began in Vancouver, is now scattered in its major cities. In British Columbia alone, particularly in Surrey, where the Kingdom Worship Center compound is located, the influx of souls is amazing. Aside from the Kingdom Worship Center compound in Surrey, the work of the Kingdom in Vancouver is also where the pastoral mansion is located. Pastor Apollo always makes it a point to provide ample time for teaching and fellowship to the Kingdom citizens whenever he visits Canada to continue to strengthen them as they grow to become sons and daughters of God. After the victorious concert crusade in Metrotown Hilton in Vancouver and Burnaby, a Thanksgiving dinner was held at the Kingdom Worship Center compound.
Your rod of correction gave me a brand new paradigm. Your Son has led me to a greater cause.
After some refreshing updates from the growing work of the Kingdom worldwide, Pastor Apollo reviewed some important points of the three pillars of the Kingdom revelations and spiritual maturity.
I quit feeling about myself. I started to feel Him and to know Him, what He likes, what He doesn't like, what satisfies Him, what makes Him happy, what makes Him sad. That was what I like. And that became a part of me. And that became my life.
The key to the Vancouver's inexhaustible production of sons and daughters is only the message of the Son that brings genuine spiritual transformation.
From Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, John Lazo reporting for Kingdom Up Close.
Just before the year comes to a close, the King is Coming Tour 2010 here in Canada falls in time with the Thanksgiving celebration. And this wonderful bounty of the harvest in this part of the world is manifested in the consecutive back-to-back concert crusades held here in Vancouver. And now here's a report from Rasil Ranas.
The city of Vancouver is made up of people from various cultures and backgrounds. It is this ethnic diversity that provides a unique characteristic of the city. This was well represented during the recent Thanksgiving and worship presentation held at the Kingdom Worship Center compound in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada.
The seeds which Pastor Apollo had planted many years back in this once thorny and tough ground have brought forth an abundant harvest. Inside the Kingdom Worship Center compound, there was joy and jubilation.
People, be strong, for the Son of God is with thee. People, be strong. strong, for the Son of God is with thee. Do not be afraid, do not be dismayed. Walk in faith and victory.
I need your love now to guide me.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains.
Now I'm
Giving my best to you, Lord.
Regardless of color, culture, or status in life, everyone was in celebration for the Father's precious gift of salvation sent through His appointed Son, Pastor Apollo C. Kibuloy. Pastor Apollo was welcomed by an enthusiastic response of sons and daughters who expressed joy with the freedom and deliverance they have received. He reiterated man's pressing need for salvation, a basic truth that all nations and creeds submit
He
themselves
sent me as the
to.
new Moses. And my message is, Satan, Lucifer, the devil, the spiritual Pharaoh, let my people go. You can do that by cooperating. He cannot stop your freedom of choice. When you choose to follow him just like me, Satan, Lucifer, the devil can influence you to weaken your resolve in following him, but he cannot stop you. I am strengthening your freedom of choice. Choose to follow him, because life is fleeting. It's like a vapor, it's like a smoke. Now you see it, then you don't.
The widespread spiritual hunger that has perturbed man of different nationalities was filled that day. The harvest is indeed breaking through in this part of the world. Following the victorious Conquest Crusade was a grand Thanksgiving banquet, still at the Kingdom's Worship Center compound. Families and friends gathered to dine and fellowship with the brethren who are as bursting with spiritual manna for the special privilege they had with the appointed Son that day.
Reporting from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, this is Racil Aranas for Kingdom Upclose.
Since April 13, 2005, the expansion of the Sentinels of Light all over the world have been tearing down the territories of darkness through the message of the appointed Son. And this invasion of light continues to bring out the lost and bring them back to fellowship and communion with the Almighty Father, making them His sons and daughters. Thank you for joining us here on Kingdom Upclose as we bring you more of the triumphs and victories of the Son's spiritual conquest here in Canada in this wonderful moment of the general harvest. From the Peace Arch here in Vancouver, British Columbia, may the Almighty Father in heaven bless us all.